standing 6'11", number 43, at power forward, at 6'6", number 3, Grant Williams. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 10, Tim Hardaway Jr. At shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving. At guard, 6'7", number 77,
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway in the front court along with Williams. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. As a player, what's your main focus in these early stages of the season, Clark?
You know, Kevin, I think the biggest thing is just building chemistry, getting a level of comfort with one another, learning tendencies and preferences. Chemistry is the key at this time of the season.
Now, here is Irving. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And it's good, 2 points.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Butler against Hardaway. Adebayo, high post. Back to Butler. From 12 feet out. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Williams. Kicks it out to Hero. Good on the triple.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Good on the second free throw.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Hero kicks to Martin. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night. Irving against Hero. Pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler's used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Duncan Robinson, he's jacked in for Martin. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Irving's shot is good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lowry against Doncic. Outside Butler to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now Irving. Last time 14 points for him. Over Butler. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And he lays it straight in. Butler's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Williams sets a screen for Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Lowry. Still without a basket. The pass to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now Drummond following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Williams a screen on Lowry. 4 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Miami with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Good on the bucket. He's got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Derek Jones comes in for Williams. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Heat also changing it up. Jovic is checked in, and it's Richardson in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Washington, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Mavericks, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
The score now all even.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Hero against Curry. Outside for Robinson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Doncic gets it to go. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Hero against Curry. Outside, Hero. Lets it go from 14.
That's one he knows he should have taken.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Heat out front, up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Josh Richardson out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Denver. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, it's fun to watch.
A couple of years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Hero passes to Jovic. There's the pick. Launches it. And the Heat, another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Bryant. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Josh Richardson. Irving can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Adebayo with the screen on Irving. Hero finds Adebayo. And it's Miami with another.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
against Lowry. Off target from three-point range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shots good by Hero.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Doncic feeling it out. No good from 18. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-7 run. Hero from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Doncic running at full speed. Doncic.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
The precision pass with Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
The Heat leading by 8. And the Heat call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on the line.
The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Adebayo. He had 16 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Irving's checked in for Curry. And that one, good. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Irving against Hero. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And a wide open look for Hero. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Hero's got 24 points. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Over in the corner, Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3.
Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
How long is he going to keep this up? He has been red hot from three-point range.
And it's Doncic missing. Heat leading by 13. Lowry passes to Butler from the stripe. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good on the three-point shot.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Miami Heat.
It just kind of looks like they can do anything they want on the offensive end. And I think it's because they identified the matchups they wanted to exploit, and the other team hasn't adjusted, at least not effectively.
Yeah, smart approach coming into this game, and it's paying off. And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. A profound inquiry from NBA crossover kings. Which animal would make the best defender? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? That they liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with his core for the next few years.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Adebayo with the ball. Outside, Hero. Butler with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Lowry can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Doncic against Lowry. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 18 points.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Outside, Martin. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Shots good by Hero.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Irving misses. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
and he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Mavericks call time here.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide. You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Second and fewest turnovers per game. 8th in three-point shooting. And they were in the top half of field goal percentage as well. They had some good nights and a few bad ones when it came to shooting the basketball. Never quite had the consistency of the top shooting teams.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Doncic against Lowry. Some solid defense there from Irving. Mavericks trail by 15. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Williams. Lets the three fly. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Williams has got 11 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Miami leading by 12. Hero on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got 34.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And it's Irving missing. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are a few that are in his class in that regard.
Now, Hero. He's got 34. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Outside Butler. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway against Butler. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Williams a screen on Lowry. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Irving against Hero. Adebayo with this screen on Irving. Down low and stolen by Drummond. And stolen by Butler. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Miami.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Drummond. Jones comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Seth Curry in for Kyrie Irving. To the inside, and stolen by Richardson. There's Hero with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Hero's got 38 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
On the wing, Hardaway. Knocks down the three ball.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
The Heat leading by 13. Here's Butler. Slam dunk by Butler.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Doncic dishes to Jones. Again, the Mavericks score.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Richardson against Doncic. Here's Butler. Again, the Heat good for two.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Richardson against Doncic. And Jones has it in the corner. With 4 seconds on the clock. Over Butler. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 15. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to
trust it. Good to great.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Lowry out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Here's Doncic. Dishes it to Irving. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 14. Here's Green. Right through the D for the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The pass to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Irving. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the Heat call time here. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. The offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
A jump hook, and Williams pays it in.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
And here's Richardson. Adebayo with a screen on Irving. Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. For 3, Williams. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 13. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. To the middle. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
A different look for Dallas. Andre Drummond's checked in for Grant Williams. Maxi Kleber comes in for Derek Jones. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry. The Heat also changing it up. Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Josh Richardson. Irving dishes to Drummond. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Outside Butler. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. And that one's good by Butler. Mavericks trail by 15. Drummond finds Kleber. Hardaway against Butler. Takes a 3. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Heat leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Butler against Hardaway. Butler kicks to Lowe. Clock at 6. From past the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Well, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Hero against Irving. And they'll get another chance. Butler kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Count it. Adebayo's got 19 points.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. high effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Mavericks.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyler Hero.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Smith checked in for Miami. 44 seconds left in the 4th. They set the pick. Jovic passes to Smith. Heat moving the ball around. Richardson outside. From outside, off the mark.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Smith against Curry. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Miami, Duncan Robinson. At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Number 11, Jamie Tucker.
Now Richardson. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.